right, ladies and what the fuck? Hold on, wait, whoa, they just had me on Raw. Yo, they just had me on Raw, fam. They just had me on Raw. What the fuck? What was that about? Damn, we couldn't even get through the doggone intro. Damn, they done had me on Raw. All right, yeah, we done made it on Raw again. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, and we are back in Hold My Nugget Studios once again, live from Perth, Australia for Monday Night Raw after Crown Jewel 2025. What's happening? What's happening, family? What's going on? Yeah, they had me on the recap. I just, like, legit, I was just putting the phone down, and then I saw my face, like, I know I'm not on YouTube right now, only to find out they done had me on the Raw recap. All right. All right, there we go. Yeah, made it on Raw again. W's in the chat. We made it on Raw. But what's going on, family? How's it going? Special ED. Sargon, Kamari, 70s, Mutants, S2K, Chris, Mystic, Thomas, David, Richie, Vincent, Tony, Jaron, the Captain, Greatness. What's going on? The 11th Division, Bob Blob, Anubis, Virgo Kid, Nate the Great, DHB. The Chio Pafavos accidentally pulled an all-nighter watching my videos, and I started streaming. Oh, really? Well, I'm happy that you're in the building. How convenient. Hopefully, you can watch it live and see if you enjoy how we cover these programs. Drippy Deluxe in the house. What's going on? Lake Monster, Valorant, Roy, Mark, Joe. How's it going, family? Supreme, RNG, Nick, J Money Jeff, Games, Hiroshima, Cells, Kamari, Jeff in the house. What's happening? Oh, Shadow Blade, Philip. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, family. Hopefully everybody is having themselves a very, very, very good morning. Or if you happen to had just woken up about 20 minutes ago, like me, we're going to see where the morning takes us. But that's neither here nor there. First and foremost, did not remember it was Columbus Day. Did they put me back on the? I didn't look at the remaining of the reactions. I'm curious if Ross and Dub had gotten on to the recap as well. I saw myself early during that Brunson Reed and Roman Reigns match. Now, here's the one thing I will say. Anytime that they happen to have me in the compilation of reactors of what transpired on a past PLE or whatever the case is, I know there's somebody who is going and poaching said reaction because I don't post reactions like that. There's moments in which I'll take, I'll compile reactions and then post it, online, but most times I don't. So that just means that there's somebody, whoever's on their social media team knows who I am and goes out of their way, I should say, to go and find it. Because what pretty much gave me that hypothesis was back when CM Punk returned at Survivor Series. And I had probably one of the most mundane reactions as you can find, but somebody went to go find it. So that just lets me know we're one step closer from being acknowledged by WWE. So it's not a matter of when, it's not a matter of if, it's more along the lines of a matter of when. So there is that. Whatever the case may be, we are here for Monday Night Raw, and it's Seth Rollins who's kicking stuff off on Monday Night Raw. Mark G put 2 on it. What's going on, family? Sargent put 5 on and said, what's going on? Hopefully we're ready for some Monday morning Raw, and if you're ready to see some delicious ladies here tonight, because you did see Stephanie Vaquer get that W representing the brand for whatever reason they don't like to represent on the brand split. He said, give him a Tamatonga. Seth Rollins in the build. This man looks like he searches for artifacts. Seth Rollins looks like he searches for artifacts. Man's looks absolutely ridiculous. But the entire vision was victorious this past Saturday at Crown Jewel. Seth Rollins in the building. Wicked Skull said, love seeing me in a clip on Raw. Yes, indeed. It's a good time. It's always a good time when we make it onto Monday Night Raw, that just again goes to show that somebody is watching what's going on. And I from time to time will see folks, you know, talk about creators going out of their way to see if they could do everything they can to mess around and get onto the program. But believe it or not, it's very important if they do compile, you know, your reaction or whatever the case may be into the full-on recap. Why is that? Because it lets you know, hey, maybe what you're doing is actually worthwhile. Even if they ain't putting no bread in your pocket or whatever the case just so happened to be, it lets you know, hey, you know, somebody is watching. And ultimately, that's what it's like at first, where you start out, there's no monetary gain, if you will. You're primarily just out there for visibility and trying to figure out your craft. But best believe when the opportunities do roll in, you want to be in a situation in which, hey, you have enough sweat equity and you're prepared for the moment, albeit they hand you a mic in front of thousands of people. Not a lot of people is prepared for shit like that on average, but you'll be in a situation where you can at least get yourself in the door much faster than somebody who not reacting or something like that. So it's always great. So I hope they shout out to the other creators. I'm actually looking at the replay here. They got some other creators that is compiled over here during the match. So that's pretty cool. And here is Seth Rollins standing there in the middle of the ring. We're almost through the entire program, at least with the reactions. So far I've seen 3 creators here. Hopefully they got somebody else here. But there is they're making noise for Seth Rollins right now. But we want to see CM Punk. We know he's here today. We know he's here today. CM Punk in the building for Monday Night Raw, and I'm sure he's going to have an interaction with Seth Rollins. Did they hand? Yeah, no, it's Paul Heyman who still happens to have his hands on that microphone. Wicked Skull said, you remember watching my videos when it was voiceovers only? Congratulations on the accomplishments. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Although I don't think I would ever say it was only voiceovers, but what was going viral was primarily the voiceovers. I had isolated, you know, videos with my face in it that ever went viral like that. But then now there's a bit more visibility where people will know my voice, but then they'll also know my face. So I think I'm doing all right. I think I'm doing all right, if you will. Yeah, this is good. Just looking at the final, you know, ending there of the matches. I can't believe that Cody Rhodes had that Avalanche Crossroads get kicked out of. I could not believe that. I could not believe that. But nonetheless, I wonder if he's going to acknowledge that he punched Cody with the watch to finally get that monkey off of his back. Where Rollins finally did it and got his doggone victory. How long you think until they stop acknowledging Crown Jewel? That Crown Jewel championship. Y'all give it a couple of weeks? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Damn, so they only had 3 creators they put in the recap. Because I just finished rewatching the recap. They only had 3 creators they put in the compilation. But I'm glad I made it. Glad I made it. Nonetheless, the crowd is fickle 100%. 100%. But nonetheless, you said 1 week? Yeah, I think so. The Open Outdoors put 2 on and said, what's going on at work while you watch the live stream? I appreciate that. If you got if y'all have a break room, put it on in the break room. I had a couple of people tell me they put the videos on in the break room, and I was able to convert one non-viewer to a viewer, so I appreciated that. But don't do it if it's gonna risk your job, of course. Don't do that. Me versus Brock retirement match soon. Tell you the truth, I would not mind stepping in the ring with Brock, albeit I'm gonna need all kinds of painkillers and shit. By the end, I might just have to hop on perk. The bean kicked in. I might need that after a match with Brock Lesnar, but that's neither here nor there. Sheldon said, you already tired of Seth? How many factions does he need? Nobody knows. You're pretty sure last year they didn't even have the belts outside of the event? Yeah, outside of the event, they didn't have it on display like that, because I don't think Liv Morgan didn't come out with it. Cody didn't come out of it. They just had the ring. So this time, but they're still in Australia, so it makes sense that they would have it right now. But I'm 100% sure it's not following afterwards. Edgar said you tagged me in a Instagram on the Juju and Branch scuffle from a fan's perspective. I can use on the commentary if I haven't made it yet. Well, of course I haven't made it yet. I had to go to sleep to wake up to go do this. I'm gonna record it afterwards. Paul Heyman just kissed Seth Rollins there on the cheek. Oh, by the way, the Dudley Boys officially retired from wrestling yesterday. Officially retired from wrestling yesterday. Gave their boots to the Hardys. That was emotional to look at. I didn't see the match, but I did see the ending moment. Oh, so he's just going along the lines, cheering on the remainder of the division. Okay, so this is nothing new here for the introduction to Raw. But it said Seth is wearing a 70s couch. Yeah, you could definitely argue he looks incredibly elderly, if you will. Just wrap him in plastic, because that's a bad fit right there. Will Smith said Justin Fields was getting blocked by a bunch of Jason Jordans yesterday. Matter of fact, now that you think about it, I think Justin Fields got sacked about 3 times during the night. He was attempting to sleep, but I think he got sacked during 3 times of the night. Pandora said, what do I like more, wrestling or football? 100% football. 100% football. I love wrestling. I love football, number 1. Wrestling would probably come in at number 2. I enjoy wrestling more than I do the NBA and basketball. But basketball would probably be number 3 for all of the sports or athletic activity that I enjoy. Because I enjoy the NBA more than I enjoy fighting. But then fighting would be there at number 4. But they're all incredibly close because I enjoy all of them. At this rate, we could have Brock Lesnar F5 these fools. You're over that. Well, we'll shall see. Baseball and hockey. I enjoy going to hockey. I think I can watch hockey live and enjoy hockey live more than probably anything. Baseball, not so much. Baseball's too slow for me. Baseball's too slow for me. I need that fast pace if you can. But hockey on television, for whatever reason, it's hard for me to watch it on television. I could watch it live, but on TV, not too much. All right, look at Brunson Reed's eyes as Seth Rollins is talking to him. Well, first off, that doesn't make him the new tribal chief just because he beat Roman. That's not. I don't think that's how it works. You gotta have the not only be victorious, you got to get that Ula Fala, but then also hold some gold to be there at the head of the table. That Chico said, do I still do the PS5 Xbox giveaway at the end of the season or Hot Mic? Well, Hot Mic is no longer a thing, so there's no scenario in which that works. Weren't you in the chat yesterday? Were you in the chat yesterday? Somebody came in the chat yesterday talking about that giveaway. It's been some years since that, and the last one was the final one. And at the end of the season, it was on, what, 2 different occasions that we done did it? Well, technically 8 occasions, because I gave out four PS5s and 4 Xbox X's, but I don't believe I have one at the end of this year, one that's slotted for a giveaway. But maybe, who knows? Maybe if the people want it, or if it makes sense for me to make that move, because I was in a better spot then than it was now. But yeah, there's a scam bot that was talking about the giveaway at the end of this. Yeah, that wasn't me. You gotta verify the name there in the chat room whenever somebody comments down in the comment section. I have to go in and go filter it out again. I thought I had all the scam bots blocked, but yeah. I have to make a short about it. Like, hey, beware of the scam bots. I have years ago, but of course I've had more subscribers now than I did back then, so I'll probably have to put people on notice, like watch out for the scam bots talking about giveaways that aren't, active at the moment. All right, let's hear what else Seth Rollins got to say. Seth Rollins can't say the difference. Seth can't say the difference between him and the others in his generation, that he didn't need anybody. You had the shield, you had the authority, now you have the vision, all aiding you in making it to the top. That's a whole, oh yeah, the people saying bullshit, thank the Lord, they acknowledge it. That's bullshit. They know it's bullshit. Yeah, that's bullshit for sure. Ain't no way this man Seth Rollins is going this direction like we got no memory. So we gonna act like he didn't put on the watch onto his fists in order to go and make that punch? On his own, you got to acknowledge the Rolex. So he not even gonna mention nothing about the doggone, or he not gonna mention nothing about the doggone watch. Seth was just yapping. Yeah, he was just yapping the entire time. He was looking like Solo Sikoa the whole time. Man's just yapping for no doggone reason. Look at Breaker's reaction. He looks pissed. Let me see here. As he was pontificating and bloviating about needing nobody. Oh, yeah, look at, yeah, Breaker. I want to see if they zoom in on Breaker's face. Breaker just looked angry the whole time. Yeah, Braun didn't like that. Let me see here. There's Braun looking downward. Okay, so there it is. He's got a smile on his face. Okay, so now you say he doesn't need anybody to get his success. Paul Heyman still smiling. Braun Breaker, or I should say Brunson Reed still smiling. Yeah, that's Braun Breaker. Kind of has a different look on his face. He's looking around like, hold on. It's like he's trying to make sense of what was said. Yeah, Braun Breaker looked pissed. He didn't like that. Yeah, you can see he's slowly getting angry. He low key. He might begin to start tweaking. Oh, it's Yo Soy Penta getting ready to come out here and win that Intercontinental Championship. Let's go, Penta. Oh, shit, it's Rusev again. Oh, Rusev is not happy.
But maybe I'll allow it. Maybe I'll allow it because I already talked to Pierce, and he promised me that I will face the winner of tonight's match.
Okay, Rusev got next up. Rusev got next up.
Happens to be you. Don't think for a second that I forgot about that kick last week. So I want to give you a piece of advice.
Yeah, Braun is not happy.
Pendejo.
Let's see if Penta can finally climb that damn, ladder to the IC champion. What the fuck? Is Dominic Mysterio just chilling in the background? Dominic Mysterio, douchebag ass, still chilling in the background. Oh, it's about that time for Penta. It's about that time for Penta. Yeah, Braun Breaker looked angry the entire time. The moment that he said he doesn't need anybody, Braun Breaker looked angry. Look at the smile on the face of Brunson Reed acknowledging what's going on. Can't say the same. Paul Heyman, of course, looks his same self, but then here comes Braun Breaker. Oh, it's Penta walk time? Hold on, wait a minute. It's Penta walk time. It's Penta walk time. Oh, shit. It's Penta walk time. We got to get that Penta walk. Hold on. You got to get that Penta walk time. Ah, there it is. You got to get that Penta walk time. Got to get that Penta walk time. Come on now. Hey, get a little bit of movement here early in the morning. Got to get a little movement here early in the morning. Got to get that Penta walk early in the morning. Get a little bit of swagger early in the morning. That's going to wake y'all asses up. Penta's a punching bag at this time. No guarantee he might not win this title tonight. No guarantee he might not win this title tonight. Penta came out in the all white, looking like the white Power Ranger. He came out here looking like the white Power Ranger. It's time to see. First of all, you got to relax. As R. Kelly said, it's time for the P-Walk. Sir, you got to relax. You got to relax. That man's already been brought to. I said R. Kelly been brought to. One more time. R. Kelly went where? He behind bars. Ain't nobody talk about no doggone P-Walk. What part of the game is this? Bronco colors? Yes, indeed. But whatever the case may be, Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Intercontinental Championship is on the line. And finally, can Penta climb the ladder and get that championship off of Dominic Mysterio's douchebag ass? You said, damn, Hot Mike is gone. The first stream since late 2024 due to you joining the Army. Yeah, Hot Mike was gone since before 2024. Yeah, you must. Yeah. I'm sorry, fam. You just ain't know. You got to watch out for those scammers over there. Yeah, I'll probably have to go and make that video. Great to see me reacting to Crown Jewel. Oh, on Raw, reacting to Crown Jewel, says Stuart Scott. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Did I see any of the Javon Evans-Leon match that was ruined by Dark State? No. I saw nothing of Bound for Glory outside of just the final segment of the Dudleys giving the boots over to the Hardys. Oh, I should have screen recorded being up there on Raw, but I'll just post it after the fact. I'll post it after the fact. Stuart Scott said, you're like, hey, I know that streamer. Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know how many times total I've been on WWE now. It's either 5 or 6 times, maybe even more, maybe less, who knows, but done made it on the compilation, so happy about that. Who do I have winning? I think we could finally see Penta win. Believe it or not, I think we could finally see Penta win because Dom with the IC championship, it's ran its course. They're trying to kind of have him more on, I don't want to say on AAA per se, but this whole dual championship in which he's kind of just continually running away with the belt, not doing too much. It's either he drops it here or ultimately Judgment Day goes and implodes because for all intents and purposes, they are not messing with him. They are not, they're legit, or I shouldn't say they. Finn is continually not messing with him. And he really doesn't care what ends up happening to Dom. So for all intents and purposes, it's only a matter of time until the two of them, you know, come to a clash. But overall, I want to see Dom lose that championship. Also, the Raw Tag Team Championships need to go and change hands as well. Because how many times, this is now the second reign that the Judgment Day has had as champions in which they've gone a lengthy time without defending, you know, frequently the title. How many title defenses does the Judgment Day have right now? 1, maybe 2? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, we're live for Monday Night Football later this evening as well. Dominic Mysterio with the commercial entrance. Yeah, I don't mind that. Commercial entrance, I don't mind that. We all want to see Dom lose tonight. We all want to see Dom lose this morning. Isn't Liv Morgan almost ready for a return? She should be, but I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if they try to delay her return because the positive is when it comes to returns from injury, the Royal Rumble is right around the corner. So if you want to delay a return, that's a perfect time. And believe it or not, I shouldn't say believe it or not because I think we all can acknowledge Liv Morgan was the women's MVP in 2024. So given that's the case, it's probably a situation where if you want that payoff, a lot of people was upset that she wasn't in the championship match at WrestleMania. Now, granted, it was a tag team championship. She defended, lost it, won it back the following day. But they could have a situation where Liv Morgan, returns at the Rumble, and then ultimately all roads lead to winning at WrestleMania or contending at WrestleMania. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, here we go. Penta's getting introduced now as the challenger, taking on Dominic Mysterio. That damn douchebag. We need to see Dom lose. We need to see Dom. Wait, this man got a throat tattoo? That's a new tattoo? He's got a mask tatted on his neck. Folks who got neck tattoos, what that feel like? Because to my knowledge, for what people told me, it's like it's not a fun process, getting tatted or whatever the case may be. I think if you get tatted enough, then you can build up a tolerance. But I don't know. I'm just not a tattoo person. But the tattoo on like the neck area always seemed a little interesting. All right, here we go. Oh, the people cheering for Dirty Dom, but we want to see Penta win this championship. Which game am I covering? I'm doing both. As Shannon Sharp once said, capital B, capital O, capital A, capital F.
Capital B, capital O, capital A, capital F. Both.
Is the promo code Adonis or Adonis25? Technically, it's both, but it's Adonis. Adonis. Why is it so early? It's early because they're in Perth, Australia still. Oh, damn, we got a flying Penta already. Went for the baseball slide. Dom moved out the way. But then Penta with a big back body drop off the table to get this match started. Intercontinental Championship on the line. Perth, Australia is buzzing. Dominic Mysterio could possibly lose this title since winning it at WrestleMania. All kinds of momentum being built by Penta as we go into the commercial break. You said whoever did Dom's tattoo wasn't good at all. It's a horrendous job, isn't? Oh, my. Did I hear Eddie Winslow is a wanted man? He has 5 stars on him. Eddie Winslow? Eddie Winslow's a wanted man. What happened in Family Matters? What you mean Eddie Winslow is a wanted man? The hell did Eddie do? Where did that come from? That's random as hell. Says that Eddie Winslow's a wanted man. For what? What could Eddie Winslow had done? What, he was going after Superhead or something? Deal with Sydney Starr? Who the hell Sydney Starr? Damn, Eddie. They got my boy Eddie Winslow. What's going on? Or is it false information? Oh, the 10 punches coming in from Dominic Mysterio, the champion, currently. Oh, wait. It done flipped back over. Dom gets counted here. What does his tight say? I thought it said suicide for a second. Ooh, there's a chop right across the chest of Dirty Dom, and down to the ground he goes. And Penta already hitting that Penta walk real quick. You could see the swagger. He's starting to feel it. Penta getting the people into it. Attacking Dominic Mysterio. He wants that championship. He wants that championship. No joke, he's a wanted man. Which teams am I picking tonight? Well, we got the Bills and we got the Falcons. I'm going Bills. And then the Commanders and the Bears. Well, you know what's very interesting? You know what's very interesting? I actually like the Bears. Which seems a bit nonsensical, given that you did see the Commanders take down the Chargers last week when the Chargers were playing good football for all intents and purposes, albeit they lost 2 in a row to the Giants and then the Commanders on a East Coast trip, but then now getting back on track last night. against Miami. But one way or another, I would actually lead towards the Bears. I'm going to lean towards the Bears. There it is. Penta throwing all kinds of fists on Dominic Mysterio and then a foot to take down the champion. He had a warrant for failure to pay child support. They caught him near the border. Oh, my. Oh, so he not on the run. They actually caught him. So he can't be a wanted man no more. They ended up getting him. Sydney Star is a trans who said she was messing with Treat. Shit. Chingy. Ain't Chingy passed away? Was it necrophilia? Whatever the case is. We're coming back from commercial. Dominic Mysterio trying to get in offense. Penta able to counter. He's looking for the Hurricanrana. No, he's not even going to do it. Jumps down to the apron, slaps Dom across the chest again. Here comes that big high kick right to the side of the head and right into a Hurricanrana. Down goes Mysterio. Penta, oh shit, Penta almost slipped off the rope, but he was able to still make it there. He tried to kick with both feet, but kicked with his left foot only. He almost missed the rope there. Somehow was able to propel himself forward. Chingy still alive? No, who was it who passed away? Escapes me. There was somebody in the 2000s with a seat. Was it Chingy? Chino? No, it escapes me. I can't remember. Ooh, another kick by Penta. And now here comes in the corner, right to the chest. He about to kick him right in the pectorals, right in the pectorals. Ah, Chinks is the one who passed. Bam, right across the doggone chest. Right across the doggone chest. Dominic Mysterio down. Penta got to finish this match here. Penta got to finish this match here. Penta got to finish this match here. Take advantage and end it all right now. Yeah, Chinks passed away. Dominic Mysterio building a little bit of momentum here, but we don't want to cheer on Dom. Nobody wants to cheer on Dom. Suicide dive right into a doggone DDT, but we don't want to cheer on no Dominic Mysterio. Boo Dom. Boo Dom. And you know he doesn't give a damn about wanting to win this match by way of pinfall. He's going to sit over here and take the champion's advantage of winning by way of a countout if he can. That damn loser. We don't like Dominic Mysterio. We don't like Dominic Mysterio. Oh, what the hell? He threw Penta into the front row. He threw Penta into the front row. He almost landed on the paying patrons of Perth. And now he's throwing Penta over the goddamn barricade into the timekeeper's area because he wants a count out victory. Oh, it says sucio, which is dirty in Spanish. Okay, got you. Penta's able to get back in. Penta getting back into the ring, refusing to lose by way of countout in this Intercontinental Championship match. Also, keep in mind that Rusev is still looming. Penta kicks out again. Dom wants this match to end right now, but that is not happening. And this, oh, it looked like we going to commercial again. Golly. Whoa, iShowSpeed is at the Performance Center? Oh, so it actually is a show that Speed Goes Pro. I thought it was a one-off video. Interesting. So he's just doing everything, I guess.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oddly enough,
Switchblade
this is
25 is now
actually a
following.
full-fledged commercial in the midst of the match. I'm confused because this should have been footage of the actual it should have been footage of the actual match. How is it that they're going to a commercial? That's a little confusing. Because the match is actually actively going on. So it should have been footage of the match. And we're actually seeing commercials. That makes no sense. Do I have a highlight of my play so you can show it to the Seahawks? You need a DB help. I can't help you. TKO getting them ad revenues? Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, I can't believe it's we're in the midst of this commercial. We can't even see the action. Like both of them. Usually you would see the picture. Well, not picture in picture, but they would show it. Anybody else got the VPN fired up watching? Where you usually get no commercials for all intents and purposes, and you're dealing with a commercial? You don't get that often. Usually you're in a situation where they have the match going, but for whatever reason, I'm enduring commercials here. Where's my VPN set? Then again, I think, where is this, Canada? Where is it set? Canada? Yeah, I'm in Canada, right? It should be, there shouldn't be a commercial. That's bizarre. Change it to Perth on the VPN. Say less. Let me close it here on the phone, and I'll switch it to Perth. I'll switch it to Perth. Let's see. Still got a bit of a black screen. Okay, yeah, so it's back now. I switched it to Perth and it's back now. I see Dom is holding down Penta here. Switched it to Perth and it's back. Usually it's just you could go to Canada, you go to Mexico. I'd be in Barcelona, Spain, or Madrid, I should say. Joe Eagle said, "What did you miss?" Not too much. Just a promo in which Seth Rollins said he never needed anybody in order to get his success, despite being able to piggyback off of the Shield, the Authority, and then now the Vision. And apparently in the midst of the promo, Braun Breaker did not appear to be very amused with that statement, but they didn't make anything of it at the moment. And then currently right now, Intercontinental Championship on the line. Penta and Dominic Mysterio going to war right now. And Penta's starting to build a little bit of momentum. Christian said, "I look like I've been jogging." You got like 4 or 5 sites that show the VPN version? Yeah, usually you try to keep as much possible sites there in the pocket. Oh, watch out now. Here comes the Three Amigos. Penta's able to counter to get the Three Amigos of his own. Ah, shit, Dominic is able to counter on the third Amigo. It ends up being a Dominic suplex kick out, Penta. Come on now. You can't hit this man with 2 suplexes. He hit you with 1. All of a sudden now, you can't stand up. Ridiculous. How come it's a double header Monday Night Football? I think this is the last week of the double headers. Oh, snap. Dominic just dropped Penta in position. He's looking for the 619. Penta, you got to move. 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 There it is. Counter. Penta moves out of the way. No 619 connects. High kick again right there to the face. Penta is building a bit momentum right now. Going up to the top rope. Here comes Dom looking incredibly groggy. Cross body. Down goes Mysterio. Here comes Penta right back up. Trying to set it up. Penta driver. Penta driver. Penta driver. There it is. Fuck. Dom kicked out. Dom kicked out. Dom kicked out. Damn. We wanted to see this match end right there and see a change of hands of the title, but he just kicked out. Oh, yeah, I need a link. Hold on. It's on Netflix, but let me get the all right, Penta looking for the Mexican Destroyer. Ah, damn. Counter into a Falcon Arrow. And Penta kicks out. Penta looking for the Mexican Destroyer did not work in his favor. Dom was able to counter into a Falcon Arrow. Rusev is going to interfere. It's highly plausible that he will, because you saw an interaction prior to the match in which Rusev walked up onto he walked up on Rusev. I said Rusev walked up on Rusev. He walked up on Penta. Dom is popular, not losing today. Popular people have lost in the past. We're just all Penta's popular as well. So we rolling on Penta. We all rolling with Penta. Oh shit, here comes Rusev now. Speak of the devil, he show his face. Here comes Rusev now, running down the ramp to get involved into this match. Rusev on his way down to the ring. There's a suicide, or I should say over the top rope from Penta taking down Rusev. What the hell? Dom is about to cheat. He's grabbing the belt. Dominic threw down the AAA championship. He grabbed the belt, but he also has the hammer for the ring for the ring bell. Dominic put the title in the middle of the ring on top of the Slim Jim logo, but he's holding on to the damn hammer of the ring bell. Referee, he's holding the ring bell. No, he hit Penta right there in the midsection with the damn ring bell. You son of a bitch. Hey, wait a minute. He hit him with the hammer. Ref, he cheated. He cheated. No. He hit the 619 on Penta. Penta, you got to move out the way. He hit Penta in the knee. Penta, you got to dodge. Frog splash connects. Penta, kick out Penta. 1, kick out Penta. 2, kick out Penta. Son of a bitch. Dom retains. That bastard is always cheating. That dirty bastard's always cheating. Every single week, this douchebag cheats. He can never win regular. He's always got to cheat. God damn it. Dominic Mysterio retains and walks away champion. Oh, man. Penta's about to get his ass whipped by Rusev. Or if Rusev is still ringside. Oh, Lord. Dominic Mysterio always scheming. Always scheming. Gotta be kidding me. Penta's 0-3 in title opportunities. Referee didn't see the damn hammer. Dominic Mysterio hit Penta right there in the knee with the hammer. Penta was too busy trying to, get himself back together. And then Dominic Mysterio, on the a week removed from Eddie's, what would have been his 58th birthday, hits a frog splash to retain the championship. This is ludicrous. Ridiculous. Now Rusev is next in line. Ridiculous. Oh, we got LA Knight. LA Knight, yeah, getting ready to talk to the people. Jackie Redmond backstage with LA Knight, yeah. Ilya will beat Dom for the title. I wouldn't mind that. Let's hear what LA Knight got to say.
Might get himself pinned, just like Jay did last week. But whether I got to pin Jay, whether I got to pin CM Punk, if you ask me, this match ain't for the #1 contendership. This match is for the World Heavyweight Championship, because when I get through tonight, I'm going on. It's me and Seth, and I will be 3-0. And of course, you would come in right now.
Well, I hold my man. Look
CM Punk just walked in
talking about things
on LA Night.
You ain't gonna pin me, and you're never gonna be world champion, all right? Last week was real cute. You stole one. Not gonna happen this week. Okay, fair enough. I tell you what, my man. Here's what you need to do. You need to accept the isness that is me, and I am what is. And what else is I'm me being the world heavyweight champion, and there ain't anything you or anybody else can do about it. As a matter of fact, when I look back here, I think that's where you're headed, my man. Yeah.
Triple threat main event tonight.
Triple threat #1 contendership match. Oh, wow. Look at Kairi Sane still dejected. And Asuka just pulled up to the arena. Oh, Asuka is not having... Oh, shit. She's screaming at Kairi already. Oh, damn. Crown Jewel. She said Crown Jewel. She lost. She said we didn't lose as a team. You lost on your own. Oh, Kairi Sane versus Rhea Ripley.
Right, Rhea and everyone reminds everyone that I am.
She said remind everybody that she's in charge. Kairi is getting abused. Oh, wow, look at the bruise on her face. Oh, damn. She just slapped fire out of Kairi. Asuka just slapped fire out of Kairi. Shorty just slapped fire out of Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane said, look at my forehead. I'm battered and bruised. Asuka said, all right, I got one more for you. I'll fix that in a hurry. What's wrong with you? What's good with you? She said, you got a bruise. Here's another one. Oh, my. And here comes Rhea alongside Io Sky accompanying her to the ring. Well, god damn. Somebody go check on Kairi. She's a victim. Somebody check on Kairi. She's a victim. Oh, my Lord. Kairi Sane walked up to Asuka and said, hey, I'm a victim. Don't you have any compassion for the bruise that I got on my face? Asuka looked at her and said,
well, I can change that in a hurry.
Immediately slapped fire out of her. Didn't even hesitate for a second. Shorty didn't even look at the bruise. She ain't give a damn about the pain that Kairi got on her face. Said, I'll add another bruise. What you over here talking to me about some doggone bruise for? I don't see no bruise on the right side, on the left side of your face. Take this hand right across your doggone cheeks.
Well, I can change that in a hurry.
Slap fire out of her. Yakuza final boss. Hey, one way or another, it is Asuka who is abusing Kairi Sane in her blood feud with Io Sky. She's channeling her inner Chiseled Adonis with Myles Garrett. That's a nice concussion you got over there. How about another? All right, let me see. Nope, Germany won't work. Let's try the United Kingdom here. Docklands. Okay, there we go. Now we got the commercial entrances here. We'll go UK. WIY put 2 on, said this is Monday Morning Raw. And then Target put 5 on and said you got Io in the shorts. And Rhea and Kairi and Asuka hit the clip you needed. Somebody is really enjoying what's transpiring right there. He said it's Monday morning. It's time to go demon mode. Posters, traps, and he appears. The chiseled Adonis is horny. Chiseled Adonis is horny. Yeah! Damn! Ooh, hey! Are you looking for some wood? I need it! Man. Yeah. God damn! I'm on my way! Let's roll, friends!
Who the fuck cleans this?
Son just hit me.
Here comes Kyrie saying now. I don't know how she's smiling on the intro. Or I should say on the entrance. I have no idea how she could come out smiling. I know Shorty is in all kinds of pain right now. I know her face is on fire because Oscar slapped fire out of her. Chico put 5-1 said Tama Tonga really just a scatterboo of the WWE. Well, that's interesting. The way Rhea's looking at EO, the woman just put a ring on it already. Yeah, I see the people are really going for the allegations over on, I shouldn't say allegations, but they're really leaning into it over on Twitter. But then Twitter's always a cesspool, so you never know. All right, there's Kyrie's old theme. Yeah, they had her her original theme here for the intro. So we'll see how they'll play in this match. And I have no doubt that Rhea's going to mess around and get a second victory in her home country. So it's just a matter of how it's going to go down. Anybody believe that Asuka is going to walk out on Asuka's going to walk out on Kyrie? I'm curious if she's going to walk out on Kyrie. All right, here we go. Rhea Ripley, one-on-one, Kyrie Sane. Asuka doesn't give a damn. She's just standing there ringside. And I'm 100% sure Asuka's going to most likely make her way around to the other side of the ring to get her hands on Io Sky.
Lubriel01 is now following.
Kyrie walking out on Asuka, but technically it's Kyrie's match. So she wouldn't be able to walk out on Asuka unless, of course, she just straight up forfeited this match and proceeded to take the count-out loss. Sargon said hit Kyrie with the Tyson.
Tyson!
Oh, you said it was a double dono? Yeah. Kyrie got her old theme. Def Rebel music is getting packed up. Yes, indeed. But it's Rhea Ripley, one-on-one. Kyrie Sane, live from Australia. And now Rhea Ripley going on the offensive. Kyrie able to dodge, but Rhea was able to immediately go and get her. You can roll through all you want. You're not hard to find. Lariat right across your doggone chin. Lariat right across your chin. Riptide for the win later on in a bit. Indeed. Boyd said good morning. Hello, Boyd. How's it going, family? You like the jacket that Oscar got? There's a chop right betwixt the pectorals there from Kyrie Sane on the offensive. Battling right now. Oh, look at Rhea Ripley's strength right here. Because Kyrie's as light as a feather. She's about to put the bruising on Shorty. She putting the bruising on Shorty. Oh, they're starting to get that. They're starting to get the Aussie chants. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, Kyrie with the axe kick on the back of the head of Rhea. You know, or before I went live, I had rushed outside because I woke up at 7:39. I rushed outside to put the garbage out. And I said, wait a minute. Why nobody else got their garbage? And I had to Google. I'm like, oh, shit, it's Columbus Day. So that makes sense. Oh, wow. Rhea Ripley not allowing herself to be Irish whipped. Able to go and counter. No, not for long. There comes a Hurricanrana. And down goes Rhea again. And now Kyrie's going to go for that forearm. Connects right there on Rhea. Rhea's got to exit from the ring. Oh, if Kyrie Sane distracts the referee, best believe Rhea's going to get hit by Asuka. Oh, Rhea just caught a doggone. She just hit Kyrie with a huge knee. Asuka's about to get involved right now. No, I guess not. Drop kick right there from Rhea. Rhea with a beautiful suplex. Northern Light suplex connects, but not enough for the victory here. Asuka's getting involved. I told you guys she's getting up on the apron. Asuka jumping down. I'm surprised Io hasn't made her way all the way back around to go and have an interaction there with Asuka. Oh, the resident Hobbit is in the building. Said streaming before you brush your teeth is crazy. I didn't know you were streaming. Since when did you become a streamer? I know for sure toothpaste doesn't exist inside of your house. In fact, the gingivitis, the plaque that has built in betwixt and underneath your teeth is something that needs to be studied somewhere in a textbook, sir. All right, damn, Io just caught a big kick right across her doggone face. The Kabuki Warriors have both Rhea and Io on the ground right now. Mutant said, did I get my steps in already or will I do it after? No, that'd be impossible. I woke up 20 minutes ago. There's no way for me to get 10,000 steps in 20 minutes. I should say 20 minutes prior to Raw. I do it afterwards. I'll most likely end up getting those steps in after I finish recording the commentary or maybe during the recording of the commentary. Boyd said, your trash is still running? Ah, okay. And during the break, Asuka cheering on Kyrie as Kyrie is putting the beats right now on Rhea Ripley. Kyrie off the another forearm right across the face. Right across the face. Streamed with a guest, not in my place, but I've streamed in the clutch a number of different times. Need 4 insane elbows from Kyrie. It's highly plausible. Will I go live again tonight? Yes, I will. Kyrie. Oh! Somewhat of a head scissors, but Kyrie's hanging outside the ring, holding Io, or I should say Rhea's head over that top rope. Over that top rope. Is Maury a cool dude? Yeah, he's a cool dude. Oh, Io's about to fly. Io's about to fly from the top rope. Here we go. Big forearm again. That's the 4th time she's hit Rhea with a forearm right across the face. The 4th time that she hit her with a huge forearm right across the face. And there's another kick out. Kyrie is attempting to go for a pin. Now it looks like she's doing some sort of maneuver on the head of, she's doing some sort of maneuver off the head of Rhea. And now the Aussie crowd is saying, fuck him up, Rhea, fuck him up. We'll see. We'll see if she can recover here. Thus far, it's been a decent Monday Night Raw, with the exception of Dominic Mysterio retaining that IC championship. I know we all in unison in the chat want to see Dominic Mysterio lose that championship. All right, we back from commercial now. We back from commercial now. All right, here we go. Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, one-on-one following the tag team match in Perth, Australia, or I should say this past weekend in Crown Jewel. Oh, there's the counter. Irish whip, Kairi Sane. Again, looking for the same Hurricanrana that connected earlier. Ooh, big kick right there to the midsection. Big kick right there to the midsection. Little G, what's going on? Cena versus Dom for the IC championship. Oh my. Oh, look at that. Down, Rhea able to go and counter. Big kick right there to the sternum. And now with a back suplex. Oh, a counter instead. Or I should say an inverted suplex. Drops her right there on the ground. Straight onto the face. Right in the face. Big straight kick. Down goes. Well, she's back up again. She's back up again. Pain. Can she get up now? Yeah, Rhea is in complete control right now. Kairi is in trouble. She's going for that razor's edge now. One move that the Terra Twins share, but there's the roll through right there from Kairi. Rhea's unfortunately going to have to go down, able to go and kick out there from the cover. Rhea's got Kairi up again, looking to see if she can set up the razor's edge once more. Kairi with the back elbow, not going to work out. Rhea with the damn headbutt. Rhea with the goddamn headbutt right across the doggone nose. And now Riptide is coming to end this match. Got her up. Oh, counter by Kairi, able to roll out of the Riptide. Falls backwards towards her damn rope. Rhea goes flying over. Asuka might just mess around and get involved. No, the referee has noticed Asuka. Not going to get involved. Kairi just caught a right hand. Keep an eye on Asuka here. They're on the apron. Oh, no. Rhea's looking for a suplex here on the hardest part of the ring. Kairi able to counter. Or is she? Or is she? She's holding on. She's hooking that leg. She's hooking that leg. Oh, Rhea might go for the knee and miss. Oh, Rhea went for a shoulder block, but completely missed. Ooh. Ooh. That looked a little brutal. I ain't gonna hold you. That looked a little brutal. Isaiah said, do I think length of title reigns are hurting today in WWE? Not necessarily. I do think they need to have some title reigns that are hot potato. Oh, off the top rope. Off the top rope. Although she wasn't laying on the ground, that was a variation of the insane. Kairi rolling Rhea back into the ring here. Funny enough, Io has not interacted with Asuka at all. Kairi trying to go and get in the Bulldog. She's able to actually get a jawbreaker instead, I should say. Rhea damn near flipped out of her damn skin, but she's able to go and get the kick out as this match continues. Prime said, do I think that Dom will still be IC champ going into the next year? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, you know exactly what Kyrie's looking for here. She's got Rhea in the drop zone. She just did it to the outside. She's looking to do it again here to the top row. Oh, damn, she done missed. She done missed. Big boot coming. Nope. Kyrie's going for a spear. Can't get that to fall. Counter right into the Razor's Edge. She's got a Razor's Edge. Down goes Kyrie. Big kick right across the face. A little bit of a shining wizard. 1, 2. Kick out by Sane. Kick out by Sane. That was not the best Razor's Edge because it was a straight line to the ground, but then Rhea able to follow that up with a devastating knee across the face, or a shin across the face, I should say. Maybe Rhea might have to go up top and fly a little bit. But Rhea pushing Kairi Sane into the corner here. Very good women's match to kick off the second hour of Monday Night Raw. Right hand right across Kairi's face. Asuka's still standing on the outside. The closest that Asuka has gotten involved in this match is getting up on the apron to attempt to distract the referee that did a whole lot of nothing. Whoa, is Rhea trying to set up an avalanche? No, she's not. She's looking for a suplex. She's looking for a superplex here. But Kairi is fighting back. I thought Rhea was trying to set up an avalanche riptide. Oh, she's down again. Kairi, she's in the drop zone. Kairi, she's in the drop zone. Kairi, she's in the drop zone. You know what's coming. It's the finish. She wants to do it once more. Kairi's got an eye on Rhea, but she didn't jump. Kairi waited, and she didn't jump. She might as well go for a DDT right here. She might as well go for a tornado DDT right here. Kairi had her in the drop zone. Could have went for the insane elbow, but instead decided not to do it. She was just sitting there waiting, let Rhea get all the way back up. Oh, Rhea's going down. She's tied up in the Tree of Woe. She's tied up in the Tree of Woe. Rhea's struggling to hold on. Double stomps right across the doggone titties. Goes for the cover, but a kick out by Rhea. Jay said, you think so? Dom is incredibly over right now. You don't think he'll lose it before pay-per-view? And we have like 3 left. You think he retains till January? We'll see. Ooh, back-to-back strikes there from Zayn. Kairi Sane. Oof. Running forearm, down goes Rhea, and now you got to go. She's in the drop zone. Get up there. Kairi's climbing again. There we go. Now's the time. Now's the time. Now's the time. Oh, Rhea's getting back up again. Kairi waiting too long. She's going from the top. Oh, damn. Rhea caught her. Rhea caught her. Sane trying to go for a pin. Not going to, oh, I should say for her Karana. Look at the strength by Rhea. Whoa, she just reversed Kairi the other way. Oh, wow, a face plant right into the ground. Face plant right into the ground. And now Rhea Ripley is starting to feel it. Dropped her ass right on the Slim Jim logo. Asuka getting up on the apron. And now EO goes around the ring to go and find Asuka. And Asuka, oh, shit. EO with a kick right across Asuka's face. Oh, it's a wrap. Riptide. That's it. Riptide connects, pump handle slam. Match is over. Match is over. Rhea wins again. Second straight time in Australia. So twice in 3 days. Oh shit, Asuka has gotten up and she's attacking EO right now. Asuka just got up and threw EO's face right into the motherfucking barricade. And now look at Rhea with a huge big boot taking down Asuka, but Kairi is right back up. Kairi, no, Kairi actually rolled out the ring to the other way. And now look at Rhea. She's staring at that table. Rhea's going to get that table. Oh, shit. She just took off the top of the table. Rhea's looking. She's clearing off the table right now. Rhea's clearing off the table right now. She wants to get Asuka through that table. Rhea has had enough of Asuka. She's banging Asuka's face off the table right now. She's about to try to see if she can pick her up to set up a riptide, but here comes Kairi Sane on the other side of the ring. I see Kairi Sane right now. I see Kairi Sane right now. Kairi Sane's about to go and stop her. Rhea's trying to get the riptide. Oh my God, a kendo stick off Rhea's back. Where did she get a kendo stick? A kendo stick right off of her back. And now Asuka has the upper hand. Io is still down. Asuka trying to set up what I believe to be somewhat of a DDT onto the announce table. And down goes Rhea. Face bounced right off the announce table. Oh my. They lost the match though. Well, that's the end of the segment. Kabuki Warriors standing tall, but they lost the match on Saturday. And then Kairi Sane lost today. Kairi should hit the elbow on the table. Agreed. Meanwhile, during the commercial break, just Asuka and Kairi still standing tall on top of the table. Ladies feasting on brutality, indeed. She was choking the hell out of her at the end. All right, Kairi Sane and Asuka are leaving. Asuka is grabbing Kairi by the arm. Io is still down after being thrown into the corner. Where's Io? Oh, there's Io. Io finally back up. Look at Io. Looks incredibly shocked. Shorty losing her mind right now. She's bewildered. Is Asuka gonna next week to lose? Well, yeah, and it's Io having to pick her up here, trying to pick her up to carry her to the back. Oh, Rhea Ripley struggling to stand up. Io holding her face as she's trying to carry Rhea Ripley to the back. Look at Rhea Ripley really selling them injuries, struggling just to walk. She's struggling just to walk. I would not be surprised if the Kabuki Warriors were to turn right back around and hit her. Oh, no, they're going to go for a promo. It's Rusev standing there with Kathy Kelly. Let's hear what Rusev got to say.
Rusev tonight during his championship opportunity against Dominic Mysterio.
Penta got what he deserved. Penta got what he deserved. Penta is hiding his face behind a mask, but next time he come close to me, I'm going to hide his body in the dirt. Now, little baby boy, Dominic, I'm coming for you next week, and I'm gonna break your spine because I don't know if you're worse, human, champion, son, husband, or whatever, but I'm coming for you because you have my title. You have a title, you have a problem. Rusev's coming for it, and nobody's gonna stop me. Yeah! Come on!
Looking forward to that championship match next week on Monday Night Raw. But let's get back to the action here tonight in Perth.
Dominic better be scared.
Well, that was interesting. That was interesting. That was interesting. Nobody's going to stop me. Yeah! That was interesting. That was a little, bizarre over there. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought he must have had 14 grams of what?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Who was on crack?
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram.
What?
Tell me that no.
Say.
Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, please. Tell me that no.
What?
Oh, nigga, give me one more gram.
Usos backstage. Let's hear what the Usos got to say.
Talking about Rome. said it himself, Oos. One way it go. His way. All he do is look out for himself. Maybe we should start doing the same.
What you talking about? That don't even sound like you, man.
Look. I appreciate you trying to go after the vision, right? I got my own triple threat match. I can't make the same mistake I made in Paris trying to stick my neck out for Roman. Cost me a World Heavyweight Championship, Oos. I wasn't ready for my match. Man got hurt. I ain't gonna make the same mistake tonight, all right, man? I can't, Oos. So tonight what? Let me guess. I'm on my own tonight? Huh? What you think, Big Jim can't handle big head Bronson Reed, huh? No, man. That's what it sounds like. That's not what I meant. Well, good, Oos. Check it. You handle your business, man, I'm gonna handle mine.
Okay. Well, we already know son gonna take that L. You know he already gonna take that L. He is not winning that doggone match. Sargent put 5 on, said that promo sounds horrible. Not seeing it. Just close your eyes and listen. All you heard was nobody gonna stop me. I'm coming for you. That was pretty much it. Oh, is Jimmy Uso taking on Bronson Reed, big ass, right now? Bronson Reed is putting in overtime currently, but you know he's gonna get a heavy dose of getting an opportunity to perform in his home country. He coming out here right now to come and hurt somebody. Bronson Reed. Now it just makes me wonder if they're gonna go above and beyond to beat the living shit out of Jimmy Uso. I just want to know if they're gonna go above and beyond to beat the living shit out of Jimmy Uso. They don't look identical anymore. I mean, they got different haircuts. I think they still have similar tattoos for all intents and purposes. But we've seen them no longer wearing the same thing for a very, very long time. So you can kind of differentiate between the two. Before, when they were younger, you can kind of say, which one's which? But now it's kind of difficult to not be able to tell them apart. Rusev acting like a crackhead Bane. All I know is Uso at the end of this match is going to be like,
What's wrong, okay?
When I came down. I'm trying to make you understand what I'm saying.
Jimmy Uso better not come out here and dance one time because it's about to be pain. It's about to be pain. Bronson Reed is in the building. I don't even think Jimmy should even waste any time trying to take into the crowd and celebrate or whatever the case may be. I think once his music hit, make a beeline to the ring and see if you could start getting the beats on Bronson Reed. Yup, he not even hopping, nothing. He just walking straight down to the ring right now. Jimmy Uso's all business. He not wasting no time. Jimmy Uso, there it is, right back into the ring. Let's go. Oh, damn, Jimmy Uso already put down. Shit. Mance is trying to stand up. Not anymore. Not anymore. It's gonna be spinal. Yeah, he's about to put pain on him. Isaiah said Bronson Reed's interest would work so much better with a Titantron. I don't know why they don't have the Titantrons again. Because again, like the money. Let me see. Is WWE making more money now than they were in 2001? Because there's no way they aren't. Significantly more money now than they were in 2001. They're exceeding approximately $430 million they made in 2001. In 2025, let me see, $1.3 billion for the full year of 2024. So you can't tell me these motherfuckers is incapable of bringing back the Titantron. You can't tell me. When you are making less, you put in more production not only on the stage, but then also in the entrances. Albeit pyro costs a grandiose amount of money, but why the fuck can't you have Titantrons? I just don't get it. The video package was always awesome for presentation. Malone said it's his birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Malone. Because remember when Bobby Lashley was WWE champion a couple years ago and they had the promo package at the beginning of his entrance? I thought that was awesome. And I thought we were finally bringing stuff back, but I guess not. But I guess not. Jimmy Uso, low-key wearing the Seattle Seahawks colors. Well, he's about to get flatlined right now because this brother is in pain. Big boy, Bronson Reed is putting the beats on him right now. He putting the beats on him right now. Look at Jimmy Uso.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club. Nothing is there. What the hell is there in this football?
Off is the direction you can fuck.
All right. Big Jim with a shoulder block through the middle rope. Bronson Reed just eating that son bitch. Oh, right forearm right off the face. Golly, down goes Uso. Forearm right across the face. No Tron equals more seats, which equals more money, but they're not selling out the way that they did before. Plus, they're making so much in profit to where it wouldn't even hurt them. You miss out on, let's just say, about anywhere between 50 to 100 seats. Maybe 50 to 200 seats or whatever the case may be. You're not hurting for bread. You already in a crazy surplus. Oof. Side slam. Kick out by Jimmy. Reed will not be a main eventer no matter what. Doesn't have the it factor. No swagger. His character's boring. He's not really great in the ring. I disagree. I think he can be a world beater. Ooh, Jimmy Uso thrown off the fucking corner again. Bro, at this point, his back gotta be bruised. Brunson should rip off the bandages. Brunson should rip off the bandages. Brunson should rip off the bandages. Ravens, I'd get rid of Bronx Tail. He should rip off the bandages. Bound for Glory was great last night. I'm glad that it was. Yeah, Jimmy's about to be in the ICU. Oh, he's able to dodge. Bronson Reed goes face first into the corner. He's going face first into the corner here. And now look at Jimmy trying to stand up on top of that Slim Jim logo. Bronson Reed trying to recover now. Right hand. Oh, super kick right there to the midsection. Right hand. Jimmy. Yo, he's trying to see if he can set up that Samoan drop, but you know that man is almost a 300-pounder. Instead, you catch a Samoan. No, there's a counter right there from Jimmy. Jimmy with the spin through, kick right off the face of Bronson Reed. Another high kick. Oh, hip attack is coming, Samoan hip attack is coming. You know what time it is. Boom! Brunson could use his submission hold as a signature like a bear hug or full Nelson. Full Nelson would be all right. What is my honest opinion on Reed and Breaker? I think they should go after the tag team championships. Because you know Braun Breaker is the guy who's the future of the group, or I should say when they ultimately break up, you know it's going to be him who's going to be slotted for the world championship. But for Braun Breaker, they should probably capitalize in the tag division right now because you could pull it off. Him and Breaker are working well together. Oh shit, Jimmy trying to get that Samoan drop, but Braun Breaker falls right, or I should say Brunson Reed falls right on top of his doggone back, and now dueling fucking sentons, and now he's going up. Oh no, he's in the drop zone. He's in the drop zone. Jimmy's in the drop zone. Jimmy better move. Jimmy better move. Jimmy better move. Tsunami. Oh, it's a wrap. Fucking Tsunami off the top rope. That's it. Match done. Jimmy just took a loss clean. Brunson Reed beat him clean. No Braun Breaker, no Paul Heyman, no Seth Rollins, no help whatsoever. Jimmy just beat him clean. Tsunami off the top rope. Taking out Jimmy Uso. Light work, easy work. Light work, easy work. One quick look at Jimmy.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Oh, Braun Breaker just came out now. Oh, shit. They about to go in the ring and fuck son up. Braun Breaker walking out. Yeah, you look how slow Braun Breaker's walking. He came out there to go and hurt that man. Braun Breaker came out here just to go and hurt that man. Look at Braun Breaker. Oh, he's stalking Jimmy. There's a spear. And Braun Breaker is fucking tweaking again. Braun Breaker is tweaking again. Brunson Reed said, all right, we're going to brutalize Jimmy Uso. Now, here's where the problem is. You already know Jay is not going to get involved in this match. Or I should say after the match, because he wants to focus on the World Heavyweight Championship. Here comes Braun Breaker. Super spear coming. 23 miles per hour. Super spear connects, and down goes Jimmy again. Braun Breaker fucking tweaking. He might swerve in that corner. Whoa. He's a tweaker. Oh, shit. Braun Breaker's going to set up that super spear. Oh, no. Braun Breaker's going to set up that super spear. Jimmy is struggling to stand up. Here comes Braun Breaker. Here comes Jimmy. Oh, wow. Jey Uso's music was enough to stop Braun. Why would Braun Breaker stop after hearing the music? Here comes Jey Uso when he knows he's got that championship match later. Jey Uso had to come out here, super kick on Braun Breaker. He cannot afford to take any damage. Oh, shit, they got Jey Uso in the corner. Right hand on Braun Breaker. Jey Uso takes Braun Breaker, sends him over the top rope, but then ends up catching a stinger splash for his troubles. It's a wrap. Jey Uso don't know how to pay attention and stay in the back. Super kick on Braun Breaker, and now Jey Uso's about to fly. He's most likely going to fly and take both of them out. He's probably going to fly and take both. No, he's just standing tall in the ring. Jimmy Uso's gotten back up and came inside the ring. They barely connected, but not too much damage here. Jey Uso shaking Jimmy's hand. Jey Uso didn't take enough damage to where he can substantially hold this towards if he fails in the main event later. Wait, what did he say? Jey Uso said, tighten up? Jey Uso came out here to go help, son. Oh, he said he hurt now. Oh, my. Oh, it's Bayley and Lyra. Oh, my. Bayley got the knockers. Sitting nice. You know what we here to see. It's the triple B's in the house. Lyra Valkyria and Bailey tagging against the Judgment Day. It's time.
Yeah! Damn, look at big booty Bailey, 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 big booty baby. Damage control. Big booty Bailey, 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 big booty Bailey.
Bailey on the way to the ring, and now she's joined by that bird lady, Lyra Valkyria, out here for a women's tag team match. Oh, there was no smoke for Lyra Valkyria. I thought the whole purpose of the entrance was always having that smoke there, but I guess because it's a tag match and Bailey's there, they decided not to have the smoke come out. Might have said I wasn't familiar with your game. All right, tag team championship. Tag team match coming up next. Women's tag team match coming up next. Last match before the main event, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Last match before the main event, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see what the future holds. Might have said, the funny thing that makes you laugh about the clip is a purge horn going off as I'm singing. Indeed. All right, we're off to a strong start on SmackDown. Now, Bailey just got to figure out what she got going on mentally, because every single week, first and foremost, we say,
look at that big ass, look at that big juicy booty.
But inside of her head, nobody knows what's going on inside of her head, because every single week she's a different person. Yeah, it's going to be, the beat is fire. Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, here comes the Judgment Day to go tag on tag against Bailey and Lyra. Where's Liv Morgan? She's hurt. She's been hurt for a little bit, so now I guess they're just trying to figure out when they want to or how to bring her back. So we'll see how they end up playing that out. Look like a bloody spy. Oh my. Yeah, the Mamacitas is coming out here for a tag match on Raw. Oh wow, look at Raquel Rodriguez draped in red. Oh wait, there's also Raquel draped in red as well. Oh my. Tag team match is underway, and y'all know how I'm coming, or I should say, how we're observing.
Posters, traps, and he appears. The chiseled Adonis is horny. Chiseled Adonis is horny. Yeah! Damn! Ooh, hey! Are you looking for some wood?
Yeah. God damn! I'm on my way. Let's roll, friends.
Who the fuck cleans this? Son just hit me. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time! Bring them to me. I'm gonna give them the almighty struggle.
I'm interested.
See, what you want to do is
We know he has a big black hole.
finger licking good.
Oh, that's that good shit.
Oh! Oh my God, now this ain't God. This is Stanley Earth.
Oh my God, I love my life. All right. Tag team match is underway. Oh, listen to the crowd making noise for Bailey. Look at the crowd making noise for Bailey. They're excited to see Bailey in the building, screaming at the top of their lungs there for Bailey. EJ said that edit is crazy. Hey, listen. Nonetheless, the Judgment Day draped in red, Bailey and Lyra draped in purple and blue. And now let's see who can build momentum towards possibly acquiring a tag team championship match. Because for all intents and purposes, from what we've seen from the women's tag team champions, Alexa and Charlotte are primarily working NXT and SmackDown. They're not really doing too much on Raw. So, but then again, they don't really have any competitors to go up against on Raw outside of, really the Judgment Day. So we'll see if Lyra and Bailey are going to call their shots towards trying to get their hands on those women's tag team championships. All right, here we go. Oh, big forearm right there from Lyra. Big forearms, and that kick from Lyra. Oh, counter by Raquel. Work big, as Kevin Nash once said. Oh, Lyra just got that phantom tag right now from Bailey. Bailey with the purple hair. Big forearm right there to Raquel. Look like Raquel ain't know who to hit. Lyra with the kick. Big knee right there from Bailey. Hit to the midsection. Kick there from Bailey. Insecurity right there from Lyra. Lyra's got to tag out. Or I should say she's got to get out the ring, and indeed she did. Oh, Roxanne just caught herself into the corner. Bailey's rolling through. Oh, here comes Bailey. Bam! Big elbow to the corner. In comes Lyra again. Yo, the referee don't even give a damn about the tag help time. Just letting everybody in. Oh, now Lyra's going to do it. Lyra's going to do it. How the hell is Raquel and Roxanne just sitting there in the corner just taking this? First off, how the hell did she tag out? Wait, I'm a little confused. Lyra didn't tag back in. That didn't even make any sense. Am I in a genjutsu? Maybe I'm tripping. Hold on. Let me go back. Raquel got thrown into the corner. Lyra. Am I in a genjutsu? I might be in a genjutsu. As they're battling outside the ring right now. Lyra had tagged out. Bailey was attacking both of them. Did she tag Lyra? I don't think she tagged Lyra. She went for the elbow. Oh, yeah. Lyra tagged in. Okay, never mind then. Denisha said, you just woke up? Welcome. No, I missed the tag because she went over and she tagged her. That's why I missed the tag there. And now it is the Judgment Day building up momentum, attacking Bailey now. Roxanne off to her Karana. No, able to take it into, oh, wow, way to hold her face up to go and catch a big boot. Twixman said falling asleep right after the stream. Maybe I'll consider taking a nap. Chevron said, why am I live this early? Well, Raw is going on right now, as you can see from the title of the stream. But all right. Look at the damage being done to Bayley's head, struggling to endure having her face driven into the rope. Ooh, Raquel with a kick to the midsection. Down goes Bayley on top of the Slim Jim logo. Good God. Raquel just driving her damn lower extremities right into Bayley's back. Right into Bayley's back. And Bayley's getting brutalized right now. Bayley is getting brutalized right now. What is all that about? All right. Not too much juice left in the tank. Back for round 2. Indeed. It must be crazy. Where'd you get that? Raquel and Braun. Who told you that? Bayley's the only horsewoman without a title right now. Yeah. All of them have one. All of them have one. 15 seconds left to come back from commercial. William keeping the tradition going no matter what the time, giving out gifts. Giving out gifts. Holding it down for the community. I appreciate you. Oh, now Lyra back into this match here. Damn, Raquel got thrown to the outside. Oh, yeah. There's a pin cover, kick out. A kick out again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gotcha, bitch. Bronx Joker is now following.
Oh, damn. She got her up now. She got her up now. Oh, beautiful Hurricanrana right there. Beautiful Hurricanrana right there. Here we go. Raquel can end it right now. Big knee right off of Bayley's head. Big knee right off of Bayley's head. Sleeping on live for the. I'm live for both games later tonight. I'm live for both games later tonight. I was just downloading the full fight of what happened last night. I was just downloading the full
You don't
fight
find
of what
that
happened
suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that
Lynn
suspicious?
Sanity in the house. What's going on?
Official underscore Linsanity rated my stream with 1 viewers.
Damn. Yo, Bayley been getting fucked up in this match. She's been selling her ass off. She's been selling her ass off. Linsanity in the building. What's happening, family? Cameraman doing the Lord's work. Bailey goes rolling out the ring. Roxanne ends up catching a break because Raquel opens up the rope for Bailey to go and fall out. She about to hit her in the face. Big boot. Big boot right there from Raquel. Down goes Bailey. Throw her into the corner as well. Oh, she should have thrown her into the corner. She didn't do it. One, two. Another kick out. Damn, Raquel went into the corner. Oh, she's in trouble now. What the fuck? Lyra. Oh, Lyra just slapped Bailey. She said, "You're not the Bailey that I need." Lyra just slapped Bailey. Oh, Bailey's snapping. Oh, Lord, Bailey has lost her doggone mind. She's turned to the dark side. Bailey is going wild. Bailey throwing Roxanne's face off the table, throwing Raquel into the corner. Bailey's going crazy. Big clothesline sends Raquel into the timekeeper's area. Oh, no. Watch out. We've got a Bailey from the top rope with the stream's favorite move. Bailey just connected with a and this match is over. Bailey gets the W for the team. Oh, she's staring a hole into Lyra, but I wonder if she's going to remember that slap. Oh, I guess not. Oh, she just slapped Lyra. Look at Bailey. She's hyped. She just slapped Lyra too. But not necessarily slap, more of a mush. Bailey and Lyra smile. Oh, damn. Look at Bailey screaming in the face of Roxanne. Bailey is not having a good... Bailey is beside herself. Lyra had to slap Bailey in the face. She had to slap Bailey in the face, and Bailey just started laughing, losing her doggone mind. Oh, man. Yeah, slapped the hell out of Triple B. Nonetheless, the Judgment Day took an L, and Bailey and Lyra seem to be a good tag team when they're on the same page. Bailey and Lyra seem to be on when they're on the same page. They're a very good tag team. Is Paul Heyman singing to Seth Rollins?
I love you. This is why I love you, man. God, the last 6 months, nothing but smiles. Paul, the last 6 months are nothing compared to what the next 6 months, the next 12 months, the next 18 months, the future. Special, Paul.
Okay.
I feel it. Sense it. Something big is on the horizon. I don't know when, I don't know how. Boys, yes. Boys. Man,
there's Bronson Reed pulling out. Oh, look at Braun Breaker's face. Yeah, Braun Breaker might address what he heard earlier today, which you saw the frustrations on his face. Look at Braun's face.
I love you. Seeing your faces, seeing what you've become, feeling all of the energy here tonight, this weekend. Guys, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. This is the most incredible professional life. I mean, from the bottom of my heart. Birth of my child, marrying my wife, seeing how much you two have grown. 6 months. My proudest moments. I want to take a minute.
Okay.
You guys know.
Yeah, that face does not look very exciting.
Mountaintop. This is rarefied air.
Okay.
Breathe that in. It's incredible. Very few men understand what this is like, and you guys are here. Crazy. I feel like we're this close to taking the next step.
So what's next?
On cloud nine, man. I'm on cloud nine, and there's absolutely no one can knock me off that mountaintop.
Nobody? So what the hell was this? That's another pointless promo. Son yapping. Son just sat there for 2.5 minutes, just straight up yapping. Wasting people time. Son just yapping like Solo Sikoa. You yapping. Oh, wait. Maxine Dupree and Kathy Kelly. We gonna let's see what she got to say. Well, after their match last week, and Maxine Dupree did get that W. Now makes you wonder if she's gonna be in contention for a women's tag team championship match. Women's tag team championship. Women's IC championship match. Yeah, Seth said a whole lot of nothing. Seth dressed like Cher from Clueless. Yes, that's the same pattern. As if. All right, let's hear what Maxine got to say.
Big win last week on Raw against Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch. It looks like that win caught you a little bit by surprise, but now that you've had a week to process, how are you feeling? I am ecstatic. Last week was not only the biggest match of my career, it was also the biggest win of my career. I've worked so hard to get to this point. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I've worked so hard, and I knew that if I played my cards right, I could pull off a win over the man. And that I did. But more importantly, Kathy, I owe a huge thank you to the WWE Universe.
Okay.
You guys have been on this journey with me since my very first match, and you've continued to ride with me, and I cannot thank you enough. Well, Maxine, I've also heard some rumblings today that you have a big announcement, so would you care to share with Perth and the WWE Universe? I'd love to, Kathy. Next week on Raw, I will be facing Becky Lynch for
the IC Championship,
the Intercontinental Championship.
There you go.
Hometown of Sacramento, baby.
There you go. She got that title match. We finally got it.
Well, I think the WWE Universe agrees. You definitely deserve this match. Technically, you are 1-1 with Becky Lynch. So, very much looking forward to that match next week. I feel like it's just been so great to see your trajectory and your rise.
Well, the people out here talking about you deserve it.
Best, you deserve it. Let's head back to the action on Monday Night Raw.
All right. Maxine taking on Becky next week for the IC Championship. All right, we got the match that we anticipated seeing. All right. Yeah, John Cena moves. Well, he was already second all-time regardless with the PLE victories. I think Triple H is number 3, and he has 5 ahead of Randy Orton, who's number 4. And I think Roman Reigns is number 5. Oh, wait, Adam Pearce backstage with AJ Styles.
Pierce. Crown Jewel was amazing. Yeah, man. What a great night. Would have been better if I'd won the match, but, you know, it is what it is. I was in there with John Cena. You're a legend. Definitely a legend. So are you. I want to thank you. Let me shake your hand again. You and John, I know the world is saying it. Let me say it. You created a moment in time.
Yeah. Moment.
Really?
What about my moment? I'm
What the
only
hell?
double champion
Boo, Dom!
You know, AJ
Boo,
Styles knows
Dom!
nothing about that.
Dom, we're trying to do business here, so if you're trying to drop a hammer on somebody else, yeah, I saw it. Do it another time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
But the only thing I do know is what's up with my match against Rusev next week? Seems like I'm the only working champion around here.
Did you cheat against Rusev last time?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course. You know what? Hey, Cheater McGee's got a point here. He's the only one defending his championship. You know what? I think JD, Ben Balor should defend their tag team championships too.
Yep.
In fact, I think they should defend them against myself and Dragon Lee. I think that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, put them titles on the line.
Onto something.
Also put the IC champion. All of the Judgment Day titles is going.
What if we do it next week live on Monday?
Oh, yes, all the Judgment Day titles is going.
You have provided inspiration.
All the Judgment Day titles is going.
You want to let them know, or should I? It was your idea.
I know I'm the man, but I'll let them know. You
It was
ruined
your
this.
idea.
You ruined this.
Of course you're going to let them know.
Pack them up.
And it's official.
Oh, yes, pack them up. There it is. Take the titles off the entire Judgment Day next week. Take the titles off the entire Judgment Day next week. Oh, yes. AJ turned into assistant GM. Shit, why not? It's only right. Yeah, so we got some titles on the line next week. What, 3 titles on the line next week? Raw is going to be very, very interesting. 3 titles on the line. Wait. Oh, the women's. Oh, Stephanie Vicaire. Wait, Dom is the leader of the Judgment Day. It's actually Finn Balor. Because they like to say, well, there are no leaders, but let's just call a spade a spade. Finn is the last of the OG group. So it is Finn who is the leader. But ever since losing Rhea and Damian, it's been it's been on a downswing. Albeit Liv Morgan really helped out being the women's world champion to try to rise them back up to prominence. But for the most part, the ore is gone. And there's Stephanie Vicaire with that Crown Jewel Championship. Promise you, this is the last time y'all gonna see this belt for another year. We won't see that Crown Jewel Championship for a whole other year. That shit big as hell, too. It's just unnecessarily large. It looked like a corset. Looked like a big-ass fucking corset.
It has been an incredible weekend and an incredible year for you. You had 48 hours to digest the championship. How do you feel right now?
Me siento tan feliz, estoy tan contenta.
Oh, I have no idea what that
feel blessed because I am the first ever in WWE history to win 4 titles in 1 year.
4 titles in 1 year. NXT North American Women's World Championship, and then the crowd. Whoa, wait, what the fuck? Wait, Raquel and Roxanne just came back out.
Pero Estefanita, why are you getting all emotional over a title you should have never won?
Should have never won. Y'all just lost. Why they coming out?
You lost today and you're having a bad night, but it's not my problem.
Of course, it's not your problem, Stephanie, but it would have been your problem if I would have gotten the match that I deserved, because everyone seems to forget that I was the last one that beat Io Sky. So I should have been at WrestlePalooza. I should be Women's World Champion. As a matter of fact, I should be Crown Jewel Champion.
Yeah, but oh damn, what? Yo, they just lost and they look like they crying.
You are beaten because you will never beat me. If you want to face me, and stop crying and do something about it.
Roxanne sound like she crying. Raquel sound like she bitching.
Not your time.
Y'all lost. You don't get to dictate no rules. Y'all literally just lost.
Wait in my infierno.
These ladies ain't even make it to the back. They still got sweat that's on their body, and they over here talking shit. You don't get to talk. You just lost. You literally just lost. The sweat didn't even dry on their body, and they think they can come out here and talk. Pack them up. Stephanie needs to pack them up right now. How dare you try to go out there and call your shot? Shorty over here talking about it should have been me in WrestlePalooza. It should have been me at Crown Jewel. It should have been me with both those titles. You lost. You literally just lost. You don't get to talk to the champion. Roxanne gonna get her ass destroyed. You gotta be kidding me. Wait, combined attendance is 40,000. That doesn't make any sense. Combined 3-day attendance from SmackDown to Crown Jewel to Raw. That don't make sense. I thought it'd be way more. It must be the same motherfuckers at every single. But then again, they always combine the attendance each time. How many people was at Crown Jewel? I could have swore it was more. Is it the same arena? What was the attendance in Perth, Australia for Crown Jewel 2025? They didn't have the total attendance? I guess they didn't announce it. Well, 13,000? Really? Oh, okay, so never mind then. 40,000 total? Usually it's more. I'll be damned. Same arena, all three events? Well, here comes Jey Uso making his entrance here for the main event. Number one contendership on the line. L.A. Knight. Yeah, CM Punk. What? Jey Uso. Yeet. Who's going to come out on top? Real question is, where's Chad Gable? He had took some time off, but for injury. But he'll be back soon. Chad Gable will be back soon. The real question is, where is the Creed brothers? Because we haven't seen the Creed brothers in a while. Yeah, Jey Uso yeeting with the people. Look at them hands. Everybody yeeting. Everybody yeeting. Jey Uso versus Roman next year. It could happen. I could see it. I'm messing with it. Yeah, my question is, where's the Creed brothers? Yeah, they making noise right now in Perth. They're celebrating, jumping off the walls. And Jey Uso taking it in. Not sure where the Creeds is at. I have no idea. They got future endeavored. No, I don't think so. They ain't get fired. One of the Creed brothers is hurt. Julius Creed is hurt or something. Let me see your Creed brothers. No, nothing. I think they're just off TV. Chad Gable was off by way of injury. Ludwig Kaiser was El Grande Americano. Nothing. They're just off TV. That's why the Raw Tag Team Championship tag team division needs a makeover. New Day hasn't done anything in 2 weeks as well. Yeah, the Raw Tag division doesn't exist. It really serves no purpose. They got nothing going on right now. And moreover, nobody actually wants to be a tag team to a degree. So I don't know. Where's Ilya Dragunov? Is he still with WWE? Yeah, he is, but he was hurt for a while. Wait, Jey Uso wants the entrance again? This doesn't make any sense.
Dad Gaming
He
is
literally
now
said he was
following.
hurt earlier today. Now he's going back and forth for this fucking entrance. There's been rumors about repackaging their gimmick, but who the hell knows? Yeah, we'll see. The sign said mid-card Jey Uso is crazy. All right, the music just hit. You know what time it is. LA Knight making his way out to the ring for this main event here. Why not merge the tag divisions at this point? Probably because you're going to end up working more dates, I guess. They should just have the one tag championship. But in my opinion, they should only have one champion, period. One tag champion, one world champion. You could have 2 mid-card championships. I don't mind that. But you don't need all these additional titles and shit. You think Raw has American Made, Judgment Day, War Raiders, Vision, The New Day, but the Vision is not interacting for the tag team championship. War Raiders, we've seen them in the New Day try to go after those tag team championship. American Made, well, I don't know the last time that we saw them. Your money is on Jay for the win. I don't know about all that. I'm going CM Punk or LA Knight. And now the question is, does Braun Breaker and Brunson Reed get involved? I think so. They're gonna get involved and cost Jay the win. Or maybe Jimmy comes out to try to protect, because remember, it's a triple threat, so it's already no disqualification by default. By default. Here comes CM Punk. Yeah, Otis is off. Why isn't the Division going after the tag team championships? I wish I knew, man. They should. It makes no sense that they haven't. It's ridiculous that they haven't gone after the title. They should. Well, here comes CM Punk now. LA Knight wins, pinning Jay. We shall see. LA Knight or Punk, but I'm going to lean more towards LA Knight. Roman, Seth at Mania. Maybe that's the next step that Rollins mentioned. Well, we'll see what it is that they're trying to go after. Yeah, it's a huge pop for CM Punk. Tricky Trey put 2 on, said you're upset Randy Orton wasn't on either show at Perth. Yeah, they got to figure out what they want to do with him, because right now he's just kind of just sitting around doing a whole lot of nothing. I think the injury to Kevin Owens really, really hurt what they were trying to do with Randy Orton, because I think the story would have wrote itself. He takes on Kevin Owens. After Kevin Owens, then it's like a direct beeline to take on Cody, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. But ultimately, King of the Ring, Cody and Randy, they had their segment. But overall, we shall see. Is this match for Saturday night's main event on the 1st? I believe so, yes. Which is way too quick of a turnaround, because last I checked, they said Saturday night main event was supposed to be once a quarter, right? How many Saturday night main event WWE events have there been in 2025? There's been, 5 Saturday night main events. You had in January, May, July, which was Goldberg's last match, then November 1st, and then December 13th. That's ridiculous. November 1st, right into December 13th. Get rid of them shits. Get rid of them shits. Last one was July 12th, which is a great distance between now and then, but the turnaround is so, wow, listen to the people. Look at the people singing CM Punk's theme song right there. Oh, wow, look at CM Punk. He looked at Jey Uso and said, yeet. Yeah, that's a yeet, ain't it? And now we're underway. Triple threat match for the #1 contendership. 5 Saturday night main events is too much, especially when you're right in between 2 pay-per-views. Because you got to take into account what's considered a PLE. Crown Jewel is not canon, right? Saturday night main event's not necessarily a PLE, right? But you promote it as if it is. So since that's the case, you have all of this extra filler around the actual PLEs that you claim are premium, live events. They got just too much. It's a glorified house show. Yeah, pretty much. All right, here we go. WYY, but 2 says WWE more entertaining now than it was in 2022 with Vince. 2022 with Vince. Well, Judgment Day was getting involved. Primarily in 2023, 2022, Edge, Balor, Roman running amok, but he was available every single week. Cody returned, but then tore his pec. Actually, no. No, 2022 is not more entertaining because everybody was fucking hurt. 2022, everybody got fucking hurt. Yeah, so I'd say now. Now is more entertaining because everybody got hurt 2022 at the top of the card. All of the motherfucking baby faces were hurt. It was cheaper to be a fan in 2022, though. That's definitely a guarantee. Ray Ruff, that's definitely a guarantee. It was certainly cheaper. Because 2022, everybody was hurt. I don't think so. Because you had the Usos, of course, the Bloodline. The Bloodline was the best thing on the show. The Bloodline was the best thing on the show, no matter whether it was Raw or SmackDown. The Bloodline was incredibly entertaining. The tag division was pretty much ruled by the Usos. RK Bro dropped those titles. And then Randy was hurt and then out. Edge broke out of the Judgment Day, and then he didn't work as frequently towards the tail end. Right after WrestleMania ended, there was about like a 6-month span where motherfuckers was just hurt. It was just a Bloodline show. Everybody was injured. Everybody was injured. Oh, damn. Punk is just getting beat up right now. Oh, damn. Now Punk falls to the outside. Now Punk falls to the outside. Riddle is wilding out now. Yeah, I saw him on a podcast apparently losing his mind. Yeah, they whipping Punk ass right now. And it's Jey Uso, LA Knight. Oh, they're throwing weak-ass hands, but throwing hands nonetheless. Oh, LA Knight with the counter into the neck breaker. LA Knight into the neck breaker. Kick out by Jey Uso. For years, there were the big four. For years, there was the big four: Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. These days, you don't even think of Survivor Series like you used to. Yeah, they've destroyed the mystique. They destroyed the mystique because you don't have the traditional 5-on-5 anymore. And then you have war games every single year, but it feels redundant each time. So WIY said why the ratings were higher then than now. Well, for one, you still had everything centralized in one location. Over on Peacock, I think there's definitely a level of frustration from I'm going to Netflix, then I'm going to Peacock, and then I'm going to ESPN, then I got USA over here. Like, there's so many different places you got to go to consume the program. 3 years ago, you had USA. Well, SmackDown was on Fox. Raw was on USA. All of the pay-per-views was on Peacock. And you kind of already knew that. Now motherfuckers is having to go search to go find, okay, so this is on Netflix. This is on so you already have metrics where people are tired of having to spend a grandiose amount of money to go elsewhere. And then furthermore, I guess in the midst of the ascension with the Bloodline story was absolutely incredible. But if you were to look at the numbers of 2024 versus 2022, 2024 was up exponentially. So I think now with the deal, perhaps it could go and flip back, but because it's definitely individuals who's like, hey man, we're spending way too much bread. I think directly it's the money playing a role, because you go on way too many different locations to try to just consume one product. Like, I shouldn't have to be confused as to where the program is airing. We got SmackDown, it's on this network, great. We got Raw, it's on this network, great. We got pay-per-views or PLEs, it's on this network, great. Oh, big knee right there from CM Punk back into the ring. Big knee right there from Punk. Triple threat match. I'm curious if anybody's going to introduce any weapons, because there are no heels in this match. It's three faces. It's three faces here. Thunder said everything is on Netflix for you. Yeah, pretty much for me too. That VPN has done wonders where everything is up on Netflix for me. I'm not going to no USA. I'm not going to no I'm not going to USA. I'm not going to Peacock. I'm not going to ESPN. I'm just, everything is on Netflix. Just get that VPN. Everything's in one location. But that's not the case for everybody. NBA is on Amazon Prime. Well, what VPN am I using? ExpressVPN. Go to expressvpn.com/chiseled. CM Punk trying to set up that go to sleep. He wants to end this match early. He's trying to set up that go to sleep. He's got LA Knight up on the shoulders. He's got him up on the shoulders looking for the go to sleep. Can't get him. Net breaker right there from LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight, oh shit, you know what's coming now. LA Knight going up, you know what's coming now. He's about to fly LA Knight off the top rope with the double. Double off the top rope. Tricky said, what makes it worse, not all the old episodes of Raw is on Netflix. Peacock had all the episodes, Netflix doesn't. You know what really had all the episodes? The WWE Network. Mark Jackson put 2 on, said Punk Rollins feud should end at WrestleMania. Agreed. I said it a couple of weeks ago, so I don't need to regurgitate, reverberate, or reiterate same said sentiment, but getting rid of the WWE Network, in my opinion, was a huge mistake. I get why they did it, because you received a grandiose amount of money, but it was a huge mistake. Because you talk about the absolute gallery that they had over there. And remember, they had exclusive shows that they no longer do anymore. They actually put a shit ton of effort into it. Obviously, the plan was probably for that exit for a huge buyout, but then it's just not the same anymore. Like, you really could encourage people to spend literally all day consuming wrestling. Like, there was almost no scenario where you could have consumed all of the wrestling 100% on the network. But that's the end of it. And then when they went over to Peacock, you had a gallery. You had an actual gallery of archived, shows, so you could at least go back. Now you're in a very confusing situation, and I talked about this previously, where you don't really know where everything's going to be archived at. Because what are you really going to Peacock for? Okay, I'm going to go watch older episodes over here. But then if I want to watch the live episodes, I got to go over here. And then, of course, with the PLEs, I got to go over here. And then for Monday Night Raw, I got to come over. Doing too much. They did a huge network for a company that wasn't as financially stable to do a network at the time. That's why they're at the status where they're at with the PLEs right now. Well,
Gotcha, bitch.
The Will
they had
1975
a
is now
massive
following.
archive, ECW, WCW, Mid-South, Jim Crockett Promotions, so on and so forth. Yeah, 100%. They had everything under the sun on there. Everything under the sun on there. But now they're bringing in massive profits. They should relaunch the doggone network. But you know, if you got people who's willing to pay 30, you probably have people who's willing to pay 50. So they just gonna milk as much bread as they possibly can. Oh, right hand there from CM Punk right there on Jey Uso. Another right hand from CM Punk. Right hand from Jey Uso. Another right hand. Oh, Punk is just eating them punches right there. Jey Uso building momentum. He about to miss. Yup, he gets him up. Oh, watch out. Here comes that go to sleep. There's the counter. LA Knight back into the ring. Double lariat clothesline. Both men down again. Oh, there's the kicks there from LA Knight. Oh, he's stomping away at Jey Uso. Jey Uso eating all kinds of boots. LA Knight gonna fly. Big knee right there to Jey Uso. Ooh, right hand from CM Punk. Ooh, right hand, forearm. Oh, he's about to fly. LA Knight gets up there, setting up the superplex. Sky high super. Oh, wow. That was all fucking upper body. Whoa. Jey Uso with the splash. Yeah, I know Punk is in pain. I know Punk is in pain. He slipped off the turnbuckle. Look how Punk slipped off the turnbuckle. And he still ate that entire doggone suplex. Hell of a job by LA Knight, able to utilize upper body strength to get Punk. Punk fucking ate that shit on the ground. Golly. Isaiah said, am I planning to go to any PLEs next year? Most likely. If they have one that's going to be in New York, New Jersey area, I'll pull up. And WrestleMania, if I could get the sponsor to be at WrestleMania, if I could get on with like any sort of ticket company to send me out there, I'd love to do that. BFT connects. BFT connects. Down goes Punk. Here we go. 1, 2. Jey Uso done pulled son leg. And LA Knight is out the ring. The BFT connected on Punk. That would have been 3. Uso's going up. Gonna take advantage. Punk is laid out on top of the Slim Jim. Here we go. He got the knees up. Punk got the knees up. Jey Uso just ate some knees. Jey Uso got him up. Big knees to the face. Down goes Uso. 3, that's it. Punk wins. Punk wins. What the hell was that fell out of Punk's boot? What was that? Something fell on the ground and Punk had to go retrieve it. What was that? Something fell. Was that his grill? Was that his? I think that might have been his grill. He might have knocked the grill out his mouth. Yeah, I think that's his grill. That's Uso's grill. That's Uso's grill. That's hilarious. CM Punk done knocked his grill out his mouth. That is hilarious. That's 100% his grill. That's 100% his grill. He knocked Jay's grill out of his mouth. Yeah, he knocked the grill out of his mouth. And Punk was like, to go and grab it, that's gonna be a meme. Somebody gotta post that on Twitter. Somebody gotta get that on Twitter. CM Punk ends up winning the match. Oh, here comes Seth Rollins. Here comes bum-ass Seth Rollins. Oh, Braun Breaker just took off. Oh, spear on Jey Uso. He jumped too early. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Braun Breaker about to take out LA Knight. Boom. Yeah, CM Punk is completely surrounded. CM Punk is completely surrounded. Punk is in trouble. Punk is in trouble. Yeah, they jumping him now. They jumping him now. Ah, damn. They just stomping Son out. Yeah, bro, they about to have Brunson Reed hit all kinds of tsunamis on fucking CM Punk. They about to have Brunson Reed hit all kinds of tsunamis on CM Punk. Braun Breaker said it's nighttime. He looking for a third spear. Off the super spear, bam, down goes Punk. Punk is down. Punk is down again. Every single week they lay waste to somebody. Every single week. And now you know he's going up. Oh, that big bastard. Brunson Reed's climbing to the top. One last time for Perf. Tsunami. Tsunami connects. Good God. Jey Uso, LA Knight, now CM Punk. Every single week, same shit. Every single week, it's the same thing. Seth Rollins and his damn goons getting involved and taking folks down. Look at Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker just looked angry as hell. It said Seth's a wanker. Braun Breaker done scooped CM Punk up out the ring. And Seth Rollins saying, get him out my ring. They're standing tall in the middle of the ring here. The Vision, once again, standing tall. Seth Rollins every single week has the same ending, bro. Who was the match number one contender? Yes, it was. And CM Punk won. And CM Punk won. So that concludes Monday. Oh! Braun Breaker just speared Seth Rollins. 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 Wait a minute. Braun Breaker just speared Seth Rollins in half. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Braun Breaker just speared Seth Rollins. Braun Breaker just speared Seth Rollins, and he's staring him straight in the face. What the hell? Braun Breaker just speared the life out of Seth Rollins, knocked the championship and the Sonic rings right out of that man. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Braun Breaker has snapped. Braun Breaker has snapped. Braun Breaker has snapped. And he's staring a hole in a Brunson Reed. He's saying, what do you got? He's staring straight at Brunson Reed. Brunson Reed ain't doing a damn thing. Paul Heyman looks incredibly confused. Braun Breaker just walked over to Brunson Reed. He's looking straight into Brunson Reed's eyes. And he told Brunson Reed to make a decision. Choose me or choose him. Braun Breaker said to hell with Seth Rollins. You don't get to sit around here and give out orders talking about you can win on your own. Oh, Brunson Reed's going up. He's moving Rollins. He's moving Rollins. It's shades of last year. Brunson Reed's going up. Brunson Reed's got him in sight. Brunson Reed's going to get the top down and play. Tsunami! 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 Oh, my Lord. Braun Breaker and Brunson Reed have just turned their back on Seth Rollins. Tsunami. Paul Heyman has to make a decision. Paul Heyman's got to make a decision. Braun Breaker said to hell with Seth Rollins. Brunson Reed said to hell with Seth Rollins. Paul Heyman said, wait a minute. And Braun Breaker just grabbed the world championship. He's taking a look at it, and he said, to hell with Seth Rollins. I'm not going to wait to get catapulted to the top of the goddamn business. I'm going to take what I want. And he hit him with a spear, and Rollins is on the ground. Paul Heyman just lifted the arm of the Braun Bronze. Paul Heyman just lifted the arm of the Braun Bronze. They've turned their back on Seth Rollins. The Braun Bronze have turned their back on Seth Rollins. The Braun Bronze have turned their back on Seth Rollins. One's got to wonder if this is just, a fallout of what transpired with the injury to the bicep or the tricep, whatever the case is. He still is the world champion. But one way or another, the Braun Bronze have turned their back on Seth Rollins. The Braun Bronze have turned their back on Seth Rollins. The vision that Seth Rollins had set for the future has now turned into a nightmare because the Braun Bronze have turned their back on him. And Paul Heyman said, to hell with the goddamn group. I'm going with the future. Spear right through the damn stomach of Seth Rollins, and then a tsunami right on top of his doggone face. It was Paul Heyman who turned his back on Roman. Paul Heyman who turned his back on Punk. And again, Paul Heyman turns his back on Seth Rollins. You gotta be kidding me. The alliance didn't even last a full 6 months. The vision couldn't even get their way all the way through the doggone year. There is no vision. He's a visionary, not today. He's a revolutionary, not today. He's an architect, not today. Because Braun Breaker just went straight through the heart of Seth Rollins, and then a tsunami from Bronson Reed, because the new group, the up-and-comers, the big-timers on the road, not to Viridian City, but to the World Heavyweight Championship, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are going to run roughshod all over Monday Night Raw. The vision was an absolute failure. What the hell? Bryce said, what was the point of Seth's win at Crown Jewel? No, he got hurt. I'm 100% sure he tore a tricep. I'm 100% sure he tore a tricep because he even acknowledged it. He said with one arm. Oh, man, we thought it was the same thing every single week. Not this time. Braun Breaker has completely snapped. Homie started tweaking. He probably tweaking right now in Perth. Man's just turned his back on Seth Rollins and put a damn spear right through his navel. Somebody get Becky Lynch on the phone because she needs to go and catch a spear right now as well. Chico Pateno said, Batista revealed Braun Breaker, you're a GOAT behind Orton. Let me tell you something right now. Here's what I actually enjoy. Here's what I enjoyed the most. Early segment in the start of Monday Night Raw earlier today. This is what I enjoyed the most. Rollins was talking about how he didn't need anybody. And remember, last week, if he couldn't beat Cody one-on-one or even win the match at that, whether he cheated or not, Paul Heyman said he's going to have to think about why he chose Seth, period. Seth was dejected in the midst of the match of trying to figure out if he could beat Cody clean without having to go and cheat. He used a Rolex regardless. So probably that's a situation where Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman were saying, hey, wait a minute. This guy can't get the job done without needing, dastardly activity in order to go and get the doggone W. And then furthermore, the injury to the arm is also a problem as well. You're probably looking at Seth like, hey, man, this man's knee could barely survive at WrestleMania last year. Now all of a sudden your arm falls apart when you're the world champion. As far as I'm concerned, we can't mess around and sit around here and wait on this dude to be able to go and lead us when we know damn well we can take what we want whenever the fuck we want to. And then furthermore, at the start of the program today, like I said prior, when Seth said he didn't need nobody, take a look at Braun. Go back to that early segment. Take a look at Braun Breaker. He's on some, you don't need us. These past couple of months, we've been doing your dirty work. Every time you needed somebody jump, we were doing all this work. It didn't even take the entire program for Braun Breaker to say, fuck it, I'm snapping right now. I love that. I love that. Because how many times do we see factions in which they start to have chinks in the armor? They start to have, dissension that starts from within, and it carries on over weeks. Braun Breaker ain't even let the show end. Braun Breaker didn't even let the show end. Mans felt that way from the start of the doggone program. He said, oh, hold on. You don't need nobody.
Subscribed for 2 months.
Huh.
Flexed bicep emoji.
Say less.
Bicep emoji.
I got something for you.
Emoji.
And by the end of the program, ran right through Seth. I love that. I absolutely love that. Because if you're dealing with somebody who might swerve in that corner, who's a tweaker like Braun Breaker, you want a situation where he's incredibly motherfucking volatile. They don't call him the unpredictable badass for no reason. Because nobody could have expected him to mess around and turn that soon within the program. Beautiful fucking booking right there. I am invested. That's what I want to say. Yo, y'all got to stop with this War Games business. Team Seth versus Team Braun. Bro, they're not going to War Games. They're not going to War Games. They, as far as I'm concerned, they're not even going to be involved. That's probably going to be the MFTs and the Wyatt Six that probably dealing with War Games. There is going to be no, because why would anybody align with Braun Breaker? There's not going to be a War Games match. Who's going to align? Well, why would anybody even align with Seth? You just went months terrorizing the entire program. Now all of a sudden in 5 weeks, 6 weeks, now we're going to put together a group? No, it's not happening. They're not. It'd be foolish if they did. That'd be bad booking. That'd be putting together a War Games match just to put together a War Games match. It's going to be the MFTs and probably the Wyatt Six. That'd be dumb as hell if they put them in War Games. That wouldn't make any sense. I understand the fantasy booking, but bro, they just broke up tonight, bro. Like, calm down. Brock. Why would Brock align himself with them? That's another thing. It doesn't work. It don't work. Ain't nobody going to go help Seth. Now it's like, oh, Seth, I realized the error of my ways. Will you forgive me? We would all be upset if people immediately started aligning themselves with Seth. That'd make no sense. Reed joining Seth made no sense, 100%. That's why I said from the start, having Brunson Reed go and join Seth was dumb as hell, because you saw them 6 tsunamis before ultimately he broke his foot at War Games. Makes no sense for him to align himself with Seth, but for whatever reason, he put his pride to the side. He went along there, and as long as they explain themselves on the very next program following next week on Monday Night Raw, we'll be all right. But come on now. You're talking about War Games, and why would Brock even like that? Just come on now. We're not playing a video game here. We're not playing a video game here. Sargent put 5 on and sent all the people to the L train. Seth Rollins, holy crap. Yeah, we'll get that in a little bit. Chico put 2 on, said karma from the Shield. You were falling asleep, bro. Well, I wouldn't say that's karma from the Shield. The Shield happened 11 years ago. It's not like that's something that's new. And moreover, why would that even be karma from the Shield? You know, when the individuals, like you already saw Dean Ambrose get his get back on Seth Rollins after, what were they, tag team champions or something like that? He hit him with the dirty deeds. So that he already got the karma for that. We don't need to, like, there's only, you can't just, karma, like for every other time that it happens. But you knew that was a back door that was going to happen at one point. Why would Seth team with Roman? And somebody said they're going to team with Roman and Punk. Austin Theory joined it. No, that's not happening. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Golly. Brock's not joining. Brock would not join because that wouldn't make any sense. Brock is not going to join to do somebody's bidding. It's not happening. Brock moves by the beat of his own drum. It would make no sense for him to be a part of a group. Yeah, some of y'all tripping. Some of y'all tripping with this fantasy booking, bro. It just would not make any sense. That just would not make any sense. Whatever possibilities they might be thinking, nah, it wouldn't make any sense. That'd be foolish. It would destroy what the situation is. The War Games match is going to be the MFTs versus the Wyatt Six. And in my opinion, there should really only be one War Games match because the women don't have enough of people who's really frustrated to have a War Games, situation. Well, what about the Kabuki Warriors and then Rhea and then Io? You can't have 2 folks, just 2 people who got beef. Now you bring in other people to be in there just with this other 2 people beef. Last year where you had ultimately it was the OG bloodline versus the new one, that made sense because you have a whole group that's essentially terrorizing 4 motherfuckers and then you go and you recruit 1. That's a different situation. You can't just, it's 2, so let's just make this 4 or 5. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Whatever the case may be, Braun Breaker turning his back on the Vision and then Brunson Reed saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm with you, bro. And the Brawns take out Seth Rollins. And the Brawns take out Seth Rollins. All right, that's how you close out a Monday Night Raw that was, relatively run-of-the-mill. But one way or another, Brunson Reed and Braun Breaker have turned their back on Seth Rollins. Man, it was incredibly fast and swift. They wasted no time doing so. And they told all the losers today, but predominantly Seth Rollins, to take out his Metro card and get aboard the train. All right. All right. Judgment Day Kabuki Warriors +1 Rio, Lyra, and Bailey. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. That'd be a waste of time. Truly, in my opinion, there should only be one War Games match, and that'll be the MFTs and probably the Wyatt Six. And in my opinion, they really shouldn't. No, if that's the only one that they could possibly put out there. But truly, there shouldn't be one. There shouldn't be one. I hate the fact that they have these matches just for the sake of having the match. If you don't got 4 or 5 motherfuckers who's really going to sit around and be frustrated with each other, then what are we doing? So does Punk win the title now? Probably. Probably. I would hope so, unless, of course, Braun Breaker gets involved or Brunson Reed gets involved, costs Punk the championship because they want the title. And Seth had it coming to him. Seth had it coming to him. It's like last year with the Hell in a Cell. I was glad that there was only one Hell in a Cell that we ended up getting because I said prior, there really was 3 feuds that could have had the Hell in a Cell with Finn Balor and Damian Priest. What was it? Liv and Rhea at the time. And then, of course, Punk and McIntyre. I was glad that it was only Punk and McIntyre. Because anytime you have a pay-per-view, which they always end up throwing people into a novelty match because that's kind of what's on the marquee, you try to make sense of it. But this time around, this year, there should only be one War Games match. And I should say there shouldn't be a War Games match, but if you're going to have one, it's going to be the MFTs and the most likely the Wyatt Six. So whatever the case may be, we shall see how things play out. NXT Invasion with TNA should have had a War Games, in your opinion. Actually, yeah, that's where it should have been, on NXT, but it's on the main roster now, so we'll see. Whatever the case is, that was a good ending to Monday Night Raw. John Cena should be in a War Games match. No, he shouldn't. There's nothing that requires him being in that match. There's no need to have him there. He'll just have himself a one-on-one match, and that's pretty much it. But that's Monday Night Raw. We will be live later this evening for Monday Night Football. Doubleheader. We're calling both the games. Falcons and the Jets. Falcons and the Bills. Commanders and the Bears. That's going to be a very, 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 very good dual stream. Stay tuned. In approximately 9 hours that everything is going to go down. Actually, no. Yeah, 9 hours. A little under 9 hours. We're going to be live for both of those games. So stay tuned. Keep it locked in. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm calling both. We'll do it both live. And stay tuned. Commentary for last night's game, Chiefs and Lions, will be up and live on the channel 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will see you guys then. As always, y'all have yourselves a very good day. I will catch you guys later this evening. Chico Patuan said Moxley Ambrose returns to help self-retain. Absolutely not. Y'all have yourselves a good day, but Eddie is going to say a good night.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.